Good morning, diamonds and beams, y'all. Alright, so as you can tell from the title down below, we're going to be talking about being inconsistent in your child's life. And while I was getting my kids ready for school, this popped up in my head. So I was like, because I've been in that situation where one of my kids' fathers, right? Well, I wouldn't call him a father because he left. If y'all are OGs, y'all know about this person, but I'm not going to put him on blast because there's a lot of things that I refuse to talk about with that. So this is new. Being an inconsistent parent where you choose to, I want to be a good parent. I want to see my kids. Okay. Well, let's see. Hey, when are you available? Just make sure it's around the schedule, okay? You want to see your kid? Cool, I have no problem with that. Click. Okay. Then the kid's sitting there waiting for their mommy or daddy to come pick them up who left. They stay sitting there and they're like, where are they? You don't know what to tell your kid. You can't say something to your child like, oh, honey, I know. It's okay, baby. It's okay. You choose when you want to be a good parent. Okay? That's not going to work because that not only hurts the child, it hurts the person who has been consistent with the child. Okay? You're not only dealing with financial abuse, mental abuse, absence. When the person who has been taking care of their child or children has struggled, guess what? Your child struggles too, or your children struggle. Okay? Yeah, you could say deadbeat or whatever. Or you could say sperm donor or pop-up piece of shit. Let's just be real. You want to see it because you got a guilty conscience. Or you had an epiphany. Okay. Let that be known. When you decide to stay in the situation you're staying in and remove yourself from being a good parent, providing, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, maybe my kid needs this, maybe my kid needs that. Now, there are good parents out there. There are parents who are co-parenting perfectly. Okay? They are co-parenting perfectly. With that being said, like, one of the parents could be like, hey, so-and-so needs this, and I'm a little short on rent, or I'm short on the mortgage, or short on groceries. The other person will be like, okay, give me about like an hour or so. Cool. That's perfect. And then that person B, will be like, okay, I'm here. Everything you need. Where there's another person A, who'd be like, hey, where you at? Your kids want to see you. Oh, well, I can't do that right now. And then you get mad when the other person who has been there moves on with a new relationship. How'd that work? No, I'm just genuinely curious, because you think it's cool to all of a sudden pop up and be like, I'm going to be a good parent. Okay. Then be a good parent. Be there for your child. Help the person who has been steady taking care of the child, like financially, emotionally, made their schedules, gets them up and gets them ready for school or dance practice or whatever they're going to, karate, soccer, you name it, their extracurricular activity. Show up, be there. But yet you choose not to. It just hurts my heart for all the parents out there who are dealing with this situation. Because we're watching our children be hurt by an inconsistent person in their life. And then later on down the road, as the child is growing up, they're like, the person all of a sudden comes back when that person who has been taking care of their child or children is winning. Oh, yeah, that's my kid. Yeah, he got an award. Oh, he's going to the presidency. Yeah, that's my kid. And then the kid is like, who is that? Make it make sense. And then the person who has been being there says, somebody from your past. You might not remember them, but because they're inconsistent. And I was just protecting you. Please don't be mad at me. I was just protecting you from being hurt. They chose their own path. And I wanted to make sure that you were good. Just saying. Think about it. Bye.